India and Pakistan came head-to-head after India struck terror hideouts in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and in other parts of eastern Pakistan. India asserts its fight is against terrorism and not the Pakistani military.
Yesterday, we had a detailed brief on the successful joint operations that were carried out to destroy the terror infrastructure in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, as well as in Pakistan itself. We also iterated that our fight was with terrorists and their support infrastructure and not with Pakistan military. However, it is a pity that the Pakistan military chose to intervene and bat for the terrorist, which compelled us to respond in kind.
Between May 7th and May 10th, Pakistan launched multiple UAVs and drone incursions targeting Indian military and civilian areas. However, Indian air defense systems intercepted and neutralized nearly all threats, limiting damage. India deployed a layered and integrated air defense systems with assets from Army, Navy and the Air Force. The operational synergy between all these systems was made possible through an integrated air command and control system setup.
हमारी तरफ से हमारी एयर डिफेंस सिस्टम्स देश के लिए दीवार की तरह खड़ी थी और इसको भेदना दुश्मन के लिए नामुमकिन था.
India deployed Akash system to thwart these attacks. The Akash, India's Make in India Iron Dome, was used to thwart Pakistan missiles, while the Russian-made S-400 missile system was also deployed, while the Israeli Harpy drones were used to neutralize Pakistani air defense systems. Air Marshal A.K. Bharti also shared the details of targets attacked during the Operation Sindoor across the length and breadth of Pakistan from Islamabad to Karachi. Indian Air Force targeted multiple airfields and air bases of Pakistan Army. The IAF maintained air superiority throughout the operation.
I've seen the video.
And for more on this, we earlier spoke to Dr. Prahlad Ramarao. He's the man behind the Akash surface-to-air missile system that thwarted Pakistani missiles on the battlefield. And he spoke to us on the success of Akash and made us understand how this missile defense system actually works. Here is an excerpt.
This missile system has been designed as a medium-range, multi-target handling surface-to-air missile system, as you are shown on the graph. Suppose if enemy sends 4 types of targets, all are flying targets. It can be fighter aircraft, it can be drone. Once they are coming to our zone, our area of defense, then the radar system, which is the brain of the missile system, and launchers carrying 3 missiles each, 12 launchers, 12 missiles, 1 radar, and they are ready to take. So you can see the photograph of the launch. They are ready to take off the missile and then target each missile, and each target gets paired by a combat system which is very automatic, very intelligent, so that the 12 targets will be matched by 12 missiles, and they go simultaneously to the targets. And when they go close to the target, the warhead will explode. There is a fuse that is detonating the warhead, and all the targets get demolished. See, this is a multi-layer air defense system. We literally have a fort to prevent any flying targets to enter our zone. This is a fort. So we have the longest range we have is the S-400, and the next to that is Akash, is the indigenous system. S-400 is a Russian system. After Akash, we have had a small range up to 10-12 kilometers, and the Gun Silka, which will be 5 kilometers. So they are 4-layer defense. So if the longest target somehow escapes the attack by the long range S-400, then Akash is ready. If that is also missed, then the next comes the shorter range missiles. But so far, we have not had any experience of both S-400 and Akash missing. See, S-400 is a heavier missile with a long range, more than 100 kilometers, and of course more expensive also. And Akash is a lighter, shorter range up to 35 kilometers. And the difference, major difference between the two is the S-400 has a boosting phase. And you have seen the video, it goes boost. After boost, it comes sustaining or the coasting phase. So boost to coasting phase. Whereas in Akash, we have a ramjet propulsion. It is throughout the flight up to the second it intercepts the target. It is propelled continuously with more than Mach 2. And therefore, the characteristic of the missile, that is the speed is maintained throughout the trajectory. The maneuverability will be there because it is having the highest possible speed, and accuracy is provided by the radar and by the radio fuse, which is inside the missile. And there is a warhead which will ensure the lethality of more than 99.5% for every target. This is how they are defined.